Yes, but this is messy. Oh, it's messy. Oh, it's messy, 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 messy. Oh, it's messy, messy. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. Hey, Miss Denise, what's going on? Happy Sunday, love. Happy Sunday. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me, honey. Yes, we got to talk about the mess. Girl, I went to bed early last night. All this mess was going down over here on the YouTube. Okay. I'm glad it's somebody, but no, I ain't glad that it's somebody, but it's major echo. Yes. Girl, I went to bed early last night. When I listen at it on my other device, I don't hear an echo. Do you guys hear an echo? Let me know. I don't hear an echo on the other end. No? Okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was an echo. Um First of all, I want to open this up. I don't know what's going on, baby. You may want to come out and come back in. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Um First of all, good morning to everybody. I want to go ahead and say, first of all, happy Father's Day to all of the fathers. Okay, happy Father's Day to all of the fathers um, who is doing their thing out here. Cause it's some good daddies out here. It's some good daddies, some good fathers out here. So again, happy Father's Day. I do know that some of y'all may have lost your father, and this may be a difficult day. I'm with everybody else. Find something great to do so that you don't find yourself in that slump. You know what I mean? Um, I don't want people to be in a slump today. You know what I'm saying? And I know that these particular holidays can put you in those areas, but I just pray that you guys have an amazing day. You know, really, truth be told, our family members, when they haven't, I mean, when we have these days, Mother's Day, Father's Day, they don't really want us to be down and out. You know what I'm saying? They want the best for us. So I just pray again that you guys have a good day. And if you find yourself in that not so comfortable place, then definitely find a friend to talk to. Something. You know what I'm saying? But again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Child, we has to get on here and honey, we got to get into the mess. Okay. Shout out to all of the people who was sending me stuff. Of course, I went to bed early last night. I had it was just one of them evenings. I went to bed early last night. And child, I woke up by 4 day this morning. That's the A really big boo. That's how the how the old saints used to say it. They just done they done slept through everything, and then I woke up 4 day. I read my DMs. I see folks that sent me stuff around there to the DMs. Folks that sent stuff via email. I said, Lord, it's going down over there, ain't it? But so we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. I think I briefly discussed the Armand Wiggins roast against Al Reynolds, but honey child, let me speak to y'all, and then we're gonna get into the mess. I've been warning y'all about Claudia. I've been warning the people about Clawfoot. I've been warning the people about Clawfoot. I've been telling y'all about Clawfoot, and don't know, nobody wanted to listen to me. Do nobody want to listen to me? Okay. Yeah, I bring Clawfoot back to the house. Why? For what? For what? Okay. Anyway. Good morning, Miss Denise. Good morning, Lady D. Good morning, Miss Brenda. Good morning, Sweet Essence. Drea Marie. What's up, boo? Cross Country Cruise, her good morning to you, love. Jax H, what's going on? Jasmine, good morning. DD, what's up, love? What up, Tracy? Shout out to Tracy. I know Tracy gonna make sure that her peoples is in the up and up, honey. Sweet Vern, what's going on? IPV, what it do? What it do? Mama V, what's going on? Donna B, what's up? Lori, what's going on? Good morning, love. Good morning. Let's see. Miss Lulu, good morning. Angie B, good morning. Mia, good morning. Brenda, again, good morning. Um, is it? I'm gonna just say Miss Rankin, good morning, cause y'all know I will butcher her name and it ain't on purpose. Hey Terry Boo, what's up? What's up, love? Good morning, baby girl 1981. How you doing, love? Amber, what's going on? And sexy I am. What it do? What it do? Yes, it is Messy Boots. I've been telling the people about Claudia. I have been telling the people about Claudia. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, so y'all know for a fact. Oh, also, I am going to do another live later on today. Before I get into the mess, let me just say this. I am going to do another live later on today. There was a young man who came to visit his biological family in San Antonio, Texas, and he was from St. Louis, right? And he went out to brunch with his sisters, with his biological sisters and their boyfriend and mate, right? Well, y'all, after he went to brunch with them, he was then missing. Okay. He was missing. They thought that maybe the sister and the husband or boyfriend or whatever did something to him. But long story short, sadly, they found him in the lake. They found him in the lake, and he was a part of the LGBTQ community. And this was his first time, I believe, going to visit his family like that by himself. And unfortunately, they did find his body in the river. So I'm gonna do a separate live as we discuss that and discuss the details surrounding that. Y'all know how I feel about you know, when things like this happen, I always feel like, you know, we need to talk about them. And that is one situation that we definitely need to talk about. It is still an ongoing investigation, but it happened, and we need to talk about it. Okay, we definitely need to talk about it. Good morning, Lasso. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. So anyway, I saw that over on Twitter and Instagram yesterday. So we'll talk about it today. Okay. Um, when did this happen? This actually happened this yesterday morning. They found his body yesterday morning. But he was meeting with his family and stuff last weekend. It was last weekend. But they found his body yesterday. But we'll definitely talk about it as well. Okay. All right. So let's get into this mess round here. Let's get into this mess round here because it is absolutely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over there with the Fox Soul. You know, and somebody, I cannot remember who said this yesterday, but somebody said yesterday that they felt like Armon accepted something, but didn't realize how this stuff was going on behind the scenes, that it was a whole, but pretty much that he just got into the lion's den almost. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like he just got into the lion's den. All right. So we all know that December of last year, Funky DINEVA stated that his contract was up on, I believe it was like December the 22nd, right? His contract was up December the 22nd. And y'all know it was stuff going back and forth. Claudia was doing interviews and different stuff in regards to that. Claudia was promising, and I'ma say it. I'ma damn say it. Let me put my legend banner up here, but I'ma say it. Claudia was also low key helping promising folks positions and guest positions and stuff over there when they had the same guests rotating every time. It was T.S. Madison, it was Flame Monroe, it was I think Dustin did it a couple times. Anyway, all I'm saying is, girl, the people that you were out here saying that you wanted to get them as special guests on the show, we never saw them on the show. We never saw them on the show, which to me tells a lot about you. I'm just saying. We never saw them on the show. We never did. All right. Y'all don't care for Armon anyway? Now, back then, I am not a I don't agree with Funky Dineva a lot of times. I don't. But what I will say is, if there was any point in time where I watched Fox Soul, I watched honestly because of Funky Dineva. I'm not watching Al is like watching paint dry. Watching Claudia is literally like watching cement dry. Like, they, to me, neither one of them have it to be like, oh, I want to tune in every week. No, if I'm gonna be honest, if I was to ever tune in to the show, and even things that happened out, like let's just say the blogs picked up something, they mainly picked up what Funky Dineva said. It was never really what Claudia or Al had to say. Let's just keep it real. So we all knew that Funky Dineva was the star of that damn show. Let's just keep it all the way a buck. It was going to be very hard for you to find a personality to fit what Funky Dineva had. Let's just be honest about it. There's no one, not even Armon, in my opinion, there's no one that can give what Funky Dineva gave to them on that show. Just be for real. So, we all know that Funky Dineva told us that his contract was up and he was doing contract negotiations, but then he decided, not to go forth with it. Right? Okay, so he did it. So everybody kept saying, he got fired. Him and Claudia was having issues, which I still think to this day, him and Claudia had issues. Like, I really do think that that's what it was. Claudia, to me, and I'm going to say this, and I can go down on record saying it, Claudia will be the downfall of whatever happens over there on TGIF. Claudia, in my opinion, was probably the downfall of whatever happened to the Cocktails with the Queens. It's Claudia. It's Clawfoot. And I can confidently say that, or say that with confidence. I can say it with absolute confidence that Claudia would be the downfall of anything that happens over there. Okay? I've been warning the people about Claudia. Claudia is very messy. And it did not change because she got a show over on YouTube. You been messy. Okay? And this lets you be even more messy. Okay? All right, so let's get into it. So yesterday, y'all know that Armon did a roast on Al Reynolds. Okay, so they had a period of time where he said some really good things about Al Reynolds. Claudia said some really good things about Al Reynolds. And then it was the roast. Now, if y'all pay attention to when the roast actually happened, Claudia actually, I believe Claudia asked Armon to go first, or Armon asked Claudia. One of them was asked to go first. I think it was Armon was asked to go first, and then Armon was like, nah, you go first, and then I'll pull mine out. So then he goes after Claudia. Now, Claudia was very safe, I felt like, in her roast. I feel like Claudia was safe in her roast. But Claudia is also one of those type of people who will let other people say what she really wants to say. Okay? And I've said that forever. Claudia is the type of person who she wants someone else to say the things that she really, truly wants to say. Let's be for real. I felt like what Armon said, because it wasn't a roast. Let's just be for real. I think everybody can agree that that was not a roast. That was a read. Okay? It was definitely a read. But it was the stuff about the show being canceled and all of that, about being the production showing favoritism to Al. It was those things that were a red flag to me that gives me, maybe you did think this stuff about Al, right? But it definitely has Claudia written all over it. It definitely has Claudia written all over it. And that's just the way that I feel. This is just my opinion. I believe that Claudia had a lot to do with what Armand's roast was to Al. I absolutely do. I do. When he said that you were trying to get the show canceled, or you were trying, you run to the producers about everything. It gave me what I needed to know. It did. And I think what solidified it also too, in my opinion, was the fact that Al called Funky Dineva while Funky Dineva was live. And let me tell you, Funky Dineva, in my opinion, Funky was really trying to protect Al in that moment, because he did say, he was like, now wait, I'm live. And Al said, I don't give a fork. Okay. Al said he did not care. Now on the show, of course, I guess up in front of the soulmates and in front of them people, you gotta act like you wasn't offended, or you gotta act like you didn't feel no type of way by their roast, okay? Because he kept telling Armand that he loved every bit of it. Oh, I love it. I loved every bit of that. No, you really didn't, because you called Funky Dineva, and you called Funky Dineva and literally tell Funky Dineva in the moment when Funky Dineva tell you that you are live. I mean that the people can hear you. You kept going on. You say you don't give a F. Then when fucking I never hold the phone up to the camera, you then say, "Oh, you recorded me." Man, he just literally told you that he was live. He literally just told you that, and you knew he was live. You had to have been watching the live to see. Well, no, that's not true. They were on FaceTime. Okay. Anyway, you knew. He warned you. He warned you. He was nice enough to warn you. Okay. Because clearly that could have been a situation where he really could have let you go all off the rip without even warning you or without saying anything. And a friend, I feel like a friend. I feel like Funky Dineva was being a friend at that moment. He was. Now, of course, he still got a little messy bone in his body, and of course he want the tea. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that he sincerely really was trying to help Al in that moment for saying something crazy. So Al then says he don't give a F, and he tells Funky Dineva to go watch TGIF, and he wanted Funky Dineva to watch the roast. You know what that tells me? You know what that phone call told me that Al made? That half of that shit that Armand said was damn true. Sorry. I understand how we feel about Armand saying those things, but Al was mad for a reason. Because again, that wasn't just a roast. There was some truths in that. There was some real hardcore, like, let me really get into this. No, to me, there was some hardcore truths to that, and I feel like that's the reason why Al was mad. I don't really necessarily feel like Al was mad because it was a roast. I feel like he was definitely mad because of the way that the roast went down, and that there was some truth in the roast. Just my thoughts. Okay, just my thoughts. And just my opinion on that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I got from it. So let's fast forward to this whole Tasha K situation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the audio that Funky Dineva posted to his page yesterday. Okay. Um um hold on one second. Let me get to it really quick. Now, this is how, so of course, well, let me just give y'all this. Tasha K, let's set the stage for just a little bit. I believe Tasha K probably did have conversations with Funky Dineva, and Tasha K had conversations with Claudia. Okay? I've been telling y'all Claudia been a snake for years, and don't nobody ever want to listen to me. I've been telling y'all that. I can see straight through Claudia. I can see straight through Claudia, bro. I've been saying that. Nobody wanted to listen to me. However, Tasha K is now involved in the situation. Tasha K is involved in the situation because Tasha K done had conversations with both of them. I really do believe that. Now, do I think that Funky Dineva was now this ain't Tasha K first time saying that Funky Dineva had conversations with her about compensation or about money and things like that. Now, this is not her first time saying that. However, Funky Dineva did set the record straight, and I do believe Funky Dineva with this one. Now unless Tasha K can produce some receipts that prove otherwise, then let's go forward. But no. Oh, child, not okay. So we gonna have to listen to that. Now Claudia gets up on the panel last night. Oh Lord, so I'm gonna have to come back and give y'all more. Okay, but first, let's go over here to the other stuff. I'm trying to read what y'all saying too. Now she likes Funky because she knows that he will really tell the truth about her. Absolutely. In my opinion, Tasha should have never involved herself. She seems to have issues with Armon and yes, absolutely, absolutely, Lanai, absolutely. She definitely has some underlying issues with the both of them. Absolutely, I do agree. I do agree. I agree. Just simply, hey boo, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have. Now, if a roast is required, I'm gonna give you a little roast. But doing what Armand did, it got Claudia written all over it, y'all. It got Claudia written all over it. It do. It do. Okay, so let's get into this.
300, if I'm not mistaken. I'm telling the business. Okay, Al makes about 150. He was let go, but they didn't renew his contract. Okay, he was getting paid a hefty salary, $250,000 plus a year. Claudia makes about 300, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I'm telling the business. Okay, Al makes about 150. Mm-hmm. And it goes by popularity and the value that you bring to the show, right? And I've always had my reservations about Fox Soul and it did not go by popularity. Everybody made the same exact salary, $1,000 an episode, $250,000 per year. And I, for the umpteenth time, was not let go. I opted to not renew my contract after it expired on December 22nd. Absolutely phenomenal at what he does. And he drove that show. We had several conversations on the phone behind the scenes about him asking for more money, okay, behind Al and Claudia's back because he felt like he drove the show.
Now, let me just say this. If that was the truth, I don't see anything wrong with that. You do have to negotiate your worth. That's on period. That matter of fact, that's negotiations one-on-one. You negotiate based off of your worth. You negotiate based off of who you are. So if that was the case, I don't see anything wrong with the fact that Funky Dineva wanted to go back and negotiate his salary if he's thinking that, okay, I'm the star of the show. And maybe he did have that conversation with Claudia, with Tasha K. That's not literally how she know what they make and stuff like that. I don't know. But I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with literally negotiating what you feel like you bring to the table. So I just had to put that in.
December 22nd. Absolutely phenomenal at what he does. And he drove that show. We had several conversations on the phone behind the scenes about him asking for more money, okay, behind Al and Claudia's back because he felt like he drove the show. And so during negotiations, the math wasn't math. Then they said, we can't afford to give you more money. So we're going to have to end your contract and find somewhere else. He didn't. See, now you're trying to drive a narrative that simply is not true. Number one, I would never sit on the phone and have several conversations about my money or my contract with you, of all people. Secondly, the negotiations that I had about my money were not behind Al and Claudia's back, but were within the parameters of negotiation time for my contract.
Yeah, I don't get how you say that's behind their back and negotiations supposed to happen naturally. I mean, you don't typically go out here and discuss your negotiations with your coworkers. I'm just saying. That's literally not how that's done. That's literally not how that's done, Tasha K. I mean, and you should know that. Like, you should know that. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so
he was at the network said, okay, we can't give him his same rate, but instead we will give him a 6-month contract. And at the end of 6 months, we can talk about renegotiating his contract. When those 6 months came up and they handed me the same exact contract that I had previously, I was offended. They were not trying to budge on giving me any more money. And that is when I decided to walk, because I knew what my contribution was to this show. And as you stated later in this video, why would I sit here and build up their YouTube and split the money when I can do my own YouTube and keep all of the money? There was no firing. There's no conspiracy theory. There's no behind anybody's back. Carry on. And so when me and Claudia had dinner, I was just like, listen, I think it should be him. Her comment to me, and I agreed, because I've had my own issues with certain Black gay men, not all, mainly the F's. Can't say that word over here. I definitely say it on TashaKLive.com. It gets too messy. And so she was already irritated with Funky, because they were going back and forth. And then she was irritated with Al. And she's like, I really don't want...
I'm going to go down on the record and say this. I don't care how you feel about me. You call me a faggot, and I'm going to say the word. You call me a faggot, I'm roasting your ass all the way down to the ground. And y'all know I can't stand that word. I cannot absolutely stand that word. So for it to even surface or get ready to come out your mouth, I'll drag the shit out of you in that cockatoo hairdo. Oh my God.
I mean, she was friends with Jay-Z's alleged ex. That ain't here no more. She exed off, okay? And quickly got amnesia. And so what's happening is Claudia is very messy. Claudia talks about everybody. This is why Funky got energy for her. This is why Al called Funky DINEVA doing this. She played a video of him calling Funky. Let's go.
Hold on before you talk.
No,
I'm on live.
You need to hear this on live.
Hold on. People can hear you.
I don't give a fuck.
Because here's what happened. Claudia spends a lot of time on the phone kikiing with folks that she don't really know. Okay? And Armon is an easy target.
Y'all, now Tasha K not lying about that. And I'll tell y'all how I know that in just a moment.
Absorber, right? Okay? He gonna take it in, and he's thinking he's gonna fix the problem, but instead he don't even know when he being used. He doesn't know. Slips. They're getting paid close to or over $500,000 to host a show that's barely bringing in 60,000 views. That is why they had to implement a fourth guest host, because he's not strong enough. Nobody was stronger than DINEVA. Right. But then you want Claudia to pillow talk in your ear about everything that's going on, and you ain't even been on the job a full year. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And furthermore, while you're listening to Claudia, because she's friends and she likes to brag with the president of Fox, and he loves the show. He loves me, right? I get to bring as many shows as I want. We're getting syndicated, only for the show to decline.
TGIF tonight. And call me back.
All right, bye.
That was a lot of information that Armon had in such a short time, which means somebody's been talking to him. The only person that talks too much is Claudia. I know. The first encounter with me, you run your mouth like liquid to me? You didn't say off the record? Me. We're talking about me here. We're not friends. We're colleagues. You talk about me on your show. I'm going to talk about you on my show. That's the dynamic of the relationship. We're not friends, right? You can take the comments down for a second. But here's where I have the problem with Armon. That was an amazing read, but it was very mean-spirited. It didn't come from a happy place.
Now, Tasha, you're not the one.
It didn't even come from a genuine place. It came from a place that sounds like you were fueled. And you're blaming Al for getting a talk show canceled when he's the one that helped to build the job that you have. You wouldn't even be able to sit there if it wasn't for Al. Al comes from TV. Despite Al having favoritism with management, he understands how to network within the television industry. Now, what you just showed as a very, very young person
Do what, Tasha?
is that you are sabotaging the show.
Now Tasha only saying that because she don't clearly like Claudia and Al. I mean, or Armon. Because girl, what, what girl? What? Okay, he in TV, but he over there on Fox. Girl. Okay, so y'all heard Tasha K. Now Tasha K mentioned something in here about talking to strangers. Claudia is known for doing that. Okay, and let me tell you how I know. Okay, there are receipts out here that have been floating around for years of people having random DM conversations with Claudia. And Claudia talks about people in those DM conversations. There's receipts out here to prove that. So I ain't just pulling that out of my ass. Claudia has done that multiple times where she has had conversations with people who she does not know about people that she claims that she does know. Okay? Now, and if you guys have been following like the RHOA sector, y'all know that go back to when she was on the show. Okay? Now, when it comes to Armon, I feel the way that I feel about Armon. I feel like Armon, listen, I feel like Armon has, I like Armon. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I like Armon. But, if I must be honest, when it came to him having the spot on TGIF, I congratulated him because I felt like, congratulations, you got the job. You got the job. You got the job. But I also felt like it was going to be a situation to where when Mad Day come for him and Claudia, it was going to get very ugly. I've been saying that it was going to get very ugly when it came to him and Claudia, because I do believe Claudia has had conversations with Armon that she probably shouldn't have at all with other people. You know, do I always agree with things that Armon do and say? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh God, absolutely not. But I will say, for me, I truly do believe that if anything happens to that show, it is going to be on Claudia. It's going to be on Claudia. Period. I think we are judging something that we don't all the way know. Claudia may be talkative, but does she have power to fuel Armon? What if Al was nasty to Armon? It could be that. It could absolutely be that. But we're going based off of what we can see and what we can hear, right? What we see and what we can hear. He might have done something to Al. Very well so. Very well so. But we also know Claudia's history. We also know Claudia's history with Amber. The reason why they didn't give Mims a chance is because Mims is too, how can I say it? Mims ain't what they looking for. Let's just put it that way. Mims ain't what they looking for. Mims is amazing to us, but Mims is not what they were looking for. And I believe if they would have brought T.S. Madison in, they would have had to pay T.S. Madison. So I believe that's why T.S. Madison didn't get the job. I believe or they didn't choose T.S. Madison is because they were going to come out for their asses and have to pay T.S. Madison. They were going to have to pay T.S. Madison. Let's call a thing a thing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Mims is not controversial enough for them to feel like they had to hire Mims. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. There were a lot of people who I don't even think that they, like, even with Flame, I just believe when it came to T.S. Madison, there's a reason why T.S. Madison wasn't there. And I don't believe that they could afford T.S. Madison in that sense. They can keep bringing T.S. Madison in as a guest host, but I don't think that they could afford to bring her in every week. Okay. Now, Claudia is messy. Claudia is known to be messy. There's receipts out here of Claudia being messy, and this literally fueling the exact thing that people say about Claudia. So everybody can't be lying about Claudia. You see what I'm saying? Everybody can't be lying about Claudia. Right. Mims don't get into the mess enough. Mims is not controversial enough. Mims don't go in on people like that enough for them to have chose Mims. You see what I'm saying? Armand is not anyone's puppet. Claudia is not to blame. I believe Armand blame Al. So I see some of y'all are saying that y'all are basically saying that Claudia cannot fuel Armand, and I have to totally disagree with that. I do. I have to totally disagree with that. For someone who, first of all, y'all have to understand, Claudia got a lot of pull over there on Fox Soul, regardless of if we like her or not. That lady has a lot of pull. She's been with them people for a while. Even before Cocktails with Queens, y'all do remember Claudia had her own show over there. So yeah, I do believe Claudia fuels Armand. I do. I absolutely do. I absolutely do. I do. I do. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I don't think that. I absolutely think that. Do I think Al and Armand could have had some issues? Absolutely. They do. They could have. But I absolutely do believe that Claudia is behind the scenes, was fueling Armand. I do believe that. I do. I just do. That's just my opinion on that one. I like Armand. I don't agree with everything, but Al was not feeling Armand at the gate. True, true. And also, let's not forget that Al has been calling Armand a little boy. Okay. So I can guarantee you that probably both of them don't like Armand. Absolutely. But I do believe that Claudia was fueling stuff to Armand. I do. Yeah, I really do. But I also, and I do think that Al is being snakish behind the scenes. But it's not gonna take away what I think that Claudia has done as well. It's not. It's not. I believe all of them is messy. Okay. Now this is my question. It's 234 of y'all messy asses in here on a Sunday morning, and why do I only have 54 likes? What kind of what hit that like button, dang it. Hit that like button, dang it. 54 likes and 244 people up in here. I know y'all shame. I know y'all shame. Hit them three little white dots up at the top and hit the like button. What kind of, baby, y'all was doing this over there in Really Be Chat too, over there being messy and trying to get all the tea and won't even hit the like button. Hit that like button. Yeah, they all messy. Everybody involved is messy. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't take that away. Yeah, it is a new format. It is a new format. The three white dots should be up at the top. It should be up at the top. I was like, look at them coming over here being messy and won't hit the like button. But I totally agree that all of them are being messy. I believe that Claudia has a lot to do with it. I believe Al has a lot to do with it. I believe Armand has a lot to do with it. And as I stated before, I think if we're gonna talk about the faggot word, I have seen, because Tasha K did post these text messages to her community wall, so you guys can go check them over there because I am on my phone. But excuse me. Oh, Tasha K did post the receipts over there to her to her community wall. Okay, and so I'm gonna just kind of read y'all the back and forth that she is having with Claudia in these receipts. Girl, I'm glad I screenshotted them because her ass then deleted them. But damn it, I think I screenshot them on the phone that I'm on. Yeah, why Tasha K done deleted them text messages? See, this is why I'm saying all of them is messy. All of them is messy. Tasha K done went over there and deleted the messages because somebody go over there and find them. Maybe it's just me. I screenshotted them, but I think I screenshotted them on the phone that I'm on. Let me see. Oh, no. I have them right here. Okay. I have them. She did delete them. She did delete them. Okay. Which tells a lot. She deleted the messages. So what she said 3 hours ago, and it was edited, she said, you lie so much, Claudia. You never liked Al or Funky. And we had dinner and you was running your mouth like liquid coca. You know, like the coca thing. Girl, you wanted to punish Al. Okay. So she's basically saying she's fueling the fact that Armon said what he said because of Al. Okay. The first one is just to get what she wrote. Okay, thank you. I have them here. I screenshotted them before she deleted them. That's the power of a screenshot, honey. The power of a screenshot. Okay? The power of a screenshot. So she has Claudia's number saved here, and she has it saved under Claudia. So this was June the 9th. So this was just, January the 9th. January the 9th. She says, hey, I'm at dinner with friends after a very rough Zoom call with and production after the show. It was horrible. He was yelling at me and blaming me in front of production, of course, totally throwing me under the bus. I'm so over these. And she put a line with an apostrophe S. Now, if y'all heard Tasha K made it seem like Claudia did say the F word. Again, I don't. Was she on IG Live? She was on YouTube Live, I believe. I believe she was on YouTube Live. And she may have deleted that live too. It was like as soon as you type in Tasha K's name, that was the first live that popped up. Yeah, she deleted the live too. Yep. She deleted the live and she deleted the community post because there was a live video on her page. So yeah, Tasha K did delete the stuff. Yep, she definitely deleted it. Cause it was definitely on. Yeah, it was on YouTube. Yep, she deleted it. I'm sure somebody got it at this point. But maybe not. You know, people ain't really trying to play with Tasha K like that, and she tried to take their channels and stuff down. Okay, so Tasha K messages back and she says, "Who?" And and then she responds back and says, "Al is super ridiculous." Tasha K responds, "Jesus." Claudia says, "Super ugly. No, a good deed goes unpunished." So then this was the next day, and Tasha K hit her up. Tasha K, not at 1:11 in the morning. Well, it may have been 1:11 in the morning for Tasha K because she might have been in Florida or something. I don't know. But anyway, Claudia responds back, just rapping with Flame. And then Tasha K says, "Can we chat tomorrow? My eyes are closing." And Claudia says, "Are you sure?" "I'm sorry, I just got," and then it cuts off. So then Claudia says, "I'm going to call for a car downtown, okay? Name a place. Is 8 okay?" Okay. So then, well, that was Tasha K that said that. Then Claudia says, "Yep, let me see. There's a real cute sushi spot above Monarch downtown, and that has dope views of the city. Wait, do you like sushi?" She says, "Hell yeah, send me the location." She says, "Perfect, okay. Feel free to bring your friend if if you want. A couple of mine will probably come too. She says, okay, cool. Which I think that that's the safe thing to do, is to bring a friend or two. And girl, I don't know you like that. So anyway, then they talk about the spot. Now that was all that Tasha K posted. Tasha K said that Claudia said faggots. Okay, now do I believe that a slur could have came out? Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Um, so Claudia said that Al got caught lying on her months ago and apologized, but things have never been the same. She was getting ready to explain the whole situation and her live got cut off. Wow. But you know what? I think this is my issue with Claudia. Claudia, you are not innocent, baby. Claudia really has this way of wanting to sound innocent in everything that she's involved in or everything that she do. Just when the whole fucking DINEVA thing was going on, she was acting like she wasn't throwing subliminals or throwing shots. We knew what you were doing. And then when you got called out about it, now I'm really trying to be a professional here. No, you're not. Mama, people literally call you out. People literally call, yeah, she unfollowed Al back when the stuff was going on with Funky Dineva, to be honest. But my thing is like, girl, you don't be innocent in none of this stuff. You don't. Now, honestly, I don't know what those text messages that Tasha K put up was supposed to prove, other than the fact that they have had conversations. But I don't really know what that was supposed to. I don't know what they're supposed to, what those text messages honestly were supposed to prove. I think all y'all asses is messy. And let's just keep it a buck. I think all y'all messy in this situation. I do. Hey, good morning, Sean Talks. Good morning. Honestly, I don't believe the F word. I can. I'm sorry, I can. You know, someone would have been called Claudia. If Claudia can sit up and say colorist remarks, I wouldn't put her past saying those things either. I really, you know. But yeah, I don't know what this proved. This didn't really prove nothing. The only thing it proved is that you had a conversation with Tasha K. I mean, with Claudia. It didn't prove nothing. At least none of them text messages did. And I guess maybe she wanted the text message, maybe because Claudia could have said the F word to Tasha K. I would really be on that. She definitely could have said it to Tasha K, and Tasha K knew that. And Tasha K tried to put these receipts out to try to prove that she said that. But again, it doesn't prove anything. It didn't prove anything. It just didn't. It didn't prove anything, right? I agree. I don't like the F word. I don't. And I'm telling y'all now, if anybody come in here saying that F word, I'm dragging you, your mama, your granny, your sister. I'm dragging everybody in you and everybody in your damn family. Don't ever, cause the people got a problem when you call them other words and stuff. That's just like calling me that. Don't ever fix your mouth to call me that. Cause I swear to God, I'm dragging your teeth out your mouth. Yeah. I'm gonna walk you like a dog. Okay. You ever think that you can use that word around me, or even feel comfortable saying that word? My God, today, my God from Zion, he's gonna have to come down himself to help me with you. And that's just what that is. I think that word is absolutely disgusting. Tasha K just trying to get traction. No one really cared about her like that since she lied on Cardi B. Oh, Miss Bad. I hate that word too. Yeah, it's cringe. It's crazy. do younger people use it? We come from a different time where it was a slur. It's still a slur to me, Lanite. I don't really hear young people using it like that. I don't hear young people using it like that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. Now maybe I ain't hung around the wrong, young gays and stuff, but I don't just really hear people saying that word like that. Because people know you said in my generation, I'm gonna let me not say that stuff on this live, but you know what happened. Okay, let's see. Tasha had a tag fest this morning. Al, Funky, Fox Soul, and all the blogs. Yeah, and then she deleted it. What's the purpose of deleting it? What was the purpose of you deleting it? Because you really saw that Tasha K, what you put out didn't really. Honestly, if we're gonna be honest about it, it didn't prove anything. I could see if y'all had, okay, let's say they went to dinner and had a conversation, and then the conversation overflowed over into text messages, and those text messages were being exposed. That I can see. But what Tasha K didn't prove nothing. It didn't even prove that Claudia said the F word. It didn't even prove that. So I don't know what her whole thing about that was. Like, it just didn't make sense. Right, young or old, we fight and you say that word. Absolutely. I don't like that word. I think it's disgusting. And I think it says a lot about who you are if you use it. That's what it is to me. It didn't hit like she thought it would. Again, I think a lot of people can confirm that Claudia is messy. A lot of people can confirm that Al is messy. A lot of people can confirm that Armon is messy. People can confirm that these folks is messy. But Tasha K, you exposing receipts, and people's like, oh, she had a book of receipts. She had a book of receipts. None of the receipts that I've seen proved anything. You didn't. Yeah, they are messy. The whole situation is messy. The whole situation is messy. And I think again, Tasha K thought people were gonna drag her for putting up or alluding to the F word. And it didn't happen that way. It did not happen that way. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not going to lie. I haven't heard Al. Some of those receipts did hit. Well, what's the receipts they hit? Because I must be missing them. What Lanite? What was there some receipts that I missed? And again, I haven't watched the full video with Claudia in the YouTube page that she was on last night. But what receipts did she put out that actually hit? Because didn't hit. Okay. Because I was like, maybe I missed what are the receipts said. Trey said what the receipts said. Because I was wondering. Tasha K is the only one I think said the F word. Al confuses me. First, he was giving unwelcoming vibes, and then he was his biggest cheerleader. That's too Hollywood, too confusing for a good NYC boy like me. LOL. Well, I can agree with that. Al does have a very confusing demeanor or attitude about himself. It is very confusing because 1 minute you are right. 1 minute is like you can tell he don't like you by the way he cut you off by your by his facial expressions, and then the next week is like he praising that person, or like the next day he like praising that person. I actually agree with that. Delete receipts for lawsuit defense. Oh, who got a lawsuit out? Who? You were there. I love Gigi. I don't know who Gigi is. I want to be respectful though, so I don't want to. I don't know who Gigi is. Help me out. Or is that the page that Claudia was on yesterday? Claudia is a colorist clown, so I really believe that she used the F word. Yes, I believe that she used it too. But did she use it in that moment that Tasha K is trying to say that she used it? She may have used it on the phone. She may have used it when they sat down with each other, but in that text message, she didn't use it. And here's what I will say. Claudia has literally stated, I have that video somewhere. And somebody just commented on that video on Instagram the other day saying that they need to come back up. But that video where Claudia says that, and she's addressed it before, but people gonna keep bringing it up. But when she said that it was a room full of black men and all she could see was their teeth or their eyes or something like that, she said. Something like that, she says. Somebody's a room full of black men. I'm like, what in the hell, ma'am? So yeah, I don't put it past Claudia. I don't. I believe Al is two-faced. It absolutely, I can see that too. Al is late and boring. Damn, not late and boring, honey. Not both. Not late and boring. Um, so y'all know Al got a YouTube page. I am waiting. Oh, I am waiting. I am waiting for Al to get over there on that YouTube page because I believe he gonna. Al is listen. If Fox Soul gets canceled or gets shut down or anything like that, he gonna be over there doing episodes on exposing these folks. And I'm gonna tell you now, because just like he did Dr. Heavenly went over there and called that man Al Jones. And he was so mad about him and Dr. Heavenly's exchange way after Dr. Heavenly was just a guest. 2 months later, here he go over here still talking about how Dr. Heavenly did him on that show. And let's just be completely honest. If Fox Soul go out, he gonna do the same thing to every last one of them. I ain't gonna lie, that was funny when Heavenly was over there calling that man Al Jones. I feel like at first she did it and it was not intentional. I really do believe that. That we know Heavenly can be messy, but I really do believe at first when she first did it, when she first said Al Jones, I believe it was a mistake because people was in the comments like, Jones ain't that man last name. His last name is Reynolds. And she was like, oh, but then after I feel like she saw what it did to him, she kept doing it. Oh, he was very pissed off. And Al has this way of trying to dismiss stuff in a sense, but it's like you can't dismiss it because it was done to you publicly, sir. Oh, he definitely didn't like Lunel's question. He did not like Lunel's question. He did not. Oh. Lunel was out of line. She was too hood. Was she out of line? Because I literally listened to what led to her saying that. And I mean, they were talking about telling people like, if you're trans, how, when you should tell people and all of this kind of stuff, or when you live like a double lifestyle or something like that, when you should tell the person that you're talking to and things like that. So I really felt like what Lunel said, now maybe the way she said it was a little rough, but I mean, it was in line with what they were talking about. So just again, y'all, I think that this shit is messy. I think everybody involved is messy. I don't believe that this is the end of it. I believe some stuff gonna get sparked up today, tomorrow, all the rest of the days. Y'all know they still got to do Fox Soul. So, child, all of this is gonna be on their mind when they doing the show on Monday. Whew. They might get some viewers this week. They might get some views this week, and people might be over there trying to be nosy because you know how the people do. People be nosy. They probably gonna see what the demeanor is like at this particular time. Cause again, to me, it's super interesting to see. It's gonna be super interesting to see how they gonna do. Cause I might have my nosy ass over there. Is is I'm gonna have so they gonna be up wanting the views, baby, because my nosy ass is gonna be over there trying to figure out what's going on. Sure is. So I want to know. I want to see Claudia and Al's demeanor. I want to see Armand's demeanor. I want to see how they gonna pivot or how they gonna make it work. Is I will be over there. We'll be in the number. Uh huh. I will be in the number. But they seemed okay on Friday. But you got to remember, a lot of this stuff came out over the weekend, today and yesterday. You know, so I don't know. I don't know. I think we might see a little smoke, cause Claudia. They saying Claudia got up on that channel yesterday and responded. So yeah, I'm gonna be over there in the number, honey. I'm gonna remind y'all too. I'm gonna share it on my community wall. I ain't gonna be messy about it. I'm gonna just share it and say, y'all get in here, get in here, get in here. Ain't that what I'm gonna be saying? Get in here, get in here, get in here. Get in here so we can see what's going on, y'all. But no, again, I do think it's all messy. I do. I think it's all messy. Oh, Claudia said Friday's episode was pre-recorded. That kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. Yup. That kind of makes sense. I've never watched Armand, but I sort of hope that he proves Tasha K wrong. Yeah, I do, but I think in this situation, I do think I don't know that roast from the outside looking in and just listening to the roast does sound like someone. It sounds like it was fueled by someone who knows Al, who's been around Al for a time. I don't think that those things would be said. How long has Armand been in this seat? What, maybe 3 months? It ain't even been 6 months. It ain't even been. It ain't been that long. How long? Somebody do the research. Tracy, if you still in here, can somebody do the research of when Fox Soul announced that Armand was uh um that Armand filled that seat, and then we could go back like maybe a month to say that he was filling in. But the man haven't been in the position for 6 months. So for you to fuel, and you didn't know Al before this. So for you to say those things to me, it does seem like it came from someone who has been around Al and don't really like him. You know what I mean? That's I don't know. That's just what it seems like to me. Um, it was all true though, and I think he mimicked the roast they recently spoke about on the show. Mm. Yeah, I was saying that earlier too. I don't know if you just came in, but I was saying that earlier too. Like I felt like what Armand said, there was some truths to that. So it's not for me. I don't think you can gain those truths from someone in 3 to 4 months. Somebody had to fuel Armand some stuff. Let's just be real. I mean, again, I could be wrong, but I'm just saying the way that was delivered, it came from someone that, and I have to say Claudia. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it those were. Do y'all need to hear the roast again? Let me play the roast again, because I think it was too spot on to be to just be something that you child. Mm-mm. So hold on, let me see.
He was essentially fired. He says he was.
Okay, let me go over here. That's my belief. I'm sorry. I believe that he let Claudia fuel that man. Claudia and it was also Claudia's demeanor. I'm a player when I go live from StreamYard a little bit later on today because y'all got to see Claudia's face. You got to see Claudia's face. You got to see Armand's face, and you have to see Al's face. And I don't have the video on here. I didn't like record it before I went live, but their face tells it all. Their face literally tells it all. And for me, Claudia was sitting there like, "Oh, bitch, I'm glad it ain't me. I'm glad it ain't me." That's it. That's the look that she's giving. She's giving that look. She was giving that look like, I'm glad it ain't me. So to me, I'm sorry, just on the outside looking in, it looks like Claudia fueled that man. And that's just my take on it. You know what I'm saying? Just my opinion on it. It's just how I feel. Because again, that there was no way that man should know those things within 3 to 4 months. Yeah, you had to have gotten that from someone who has been around Al a long time. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, let me read some of y'all comments, honey. Let's see. Yeah, the roast was spot on, but that's what makes it funny. Can you imagine having a coworker like that? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Something. I don't know. I wouldn't have went in like that. Not on a roast. And I just been knowing you for a few months. This story has gained my interest. No one knows a person in 3 to 4 months of meeting. That's my point. Like, to me, again, it was fueled by someone who, and if it wasn't Claudia, it had to be somebody that damn sure don't like Al. That I mean, I don't know. Maybe it could have came from somebody over there on their production team. Who knows? But it sounds like Claudia. I'm just saying. I really am. It's a roast. What that mean? G baby. What that mean? It's a roast. I think we know it's a roast, but there's a difference in you just roasting somebody and just saying surface level stuff, and then you roasting somebody and spilling tea and because that's literally what that man was doing. He was literally calling him out. It wasn't just no regular roast, baby. That was, as a matter of fact, we're not supposed to call that a roast anymore. That wasn't a roast. That was, let me tell you the truth about your damn self. That's what that was. That was a read. That wasn't a roast to me. That wasn't a roast. That was a read. That was a read, honey. A read that you got to sit back and be like, bitch, I just got read all the way down to the ground. Yeah, that was a read. It was no roast. That was not a roast to me. What are your thoughts on Claudia's IG antics? 50-year-old sloppy drunk in the club. Gross. Oh my god. I don't. So most of my people know I don't follow Claudia. I don't follow Claudia at all. Me and Claudia got into it on Twitter, and we have never been the same since. Okay, she thought she was about to roast and check me, and I had to let her know what time it was, and let her know that she not playing with just no random troll on the internet. I'm gonna get you together, okay? And I'll tell you guys how that happened. So, one of the blog pages on Twitter had posted that Claudia, at the time, she was like the bartender for Watch What Happens Live when Andy had Andy has somebody on there, and somebody was like, "Oh, Claudia is gonna get back on the show," and so I can't remember how they said it. They said something about, oh, they was like, "Do y'all want to see Claudia back on the show?" And I literally commented and said no. For what reason? She doesn't even live in Atlanta, and she came up under my comments and said, I can't remember what I said, girl. She said something about, I said no. No, this is what I said. I said no. We do not want to see Clawfoot back on our TV because she does not live in Atlanta. She lives in Dallas, and that would be very inauthentic or something like that. And so she came back and said, "Well, I'm gonna take you off of our chef list for Dallas because my feet are no longer." Because I did call her Clawfoot. She said, "You cannot call me Clawfoot anymore because my feet don't look bad," or something like that. And I said, "Girl, I'm gonna continue to call you Clawfoot because not only do you look like you got some claw feet, but you also act and behave like you got claw feet. So therefore, that's what I'm going to call you." And she thought she was coming back roasting me, talking about I'm gonna take you off my chef list. Why the fuck was I on it to begin with any damn way? To be honest, that's what I wants to know. And I literally asked her, like, why the hell was I on the list anyway? Okay, why was I on the list, girl? I don't care about coming to cook for your ass. Are you kidding me? Girl, like I was on her list. She literally said we're gonna scratch you off the list of chefs in Dallas. Girl, I don't give a shit. So I mean, y'all, the exchange wasn't even bad, but as soon as I go to tag her, girl, she blocked me. I'm like, okay, girl. So you be ready to come with the smoke, but you don't be knowing who you be talking to. And a lot of times these people do not be just these random troll accounts that be trolling you. No, I got some words for you, boo. Yeah, she said she had, that's what it was. She said she had surgery for her feet. I don't give a damn. You still gonna be Clawfoot. Okay. When I go back and see season 7 of Housewives, you still got claw feet on them. So therefore, it is what it is. Girl, no, I don't want to see you back on Atlanta Housewives. For what? What purpose would you have to be back on Housewives? And for these people that keep saying she need to come back to Housewives, for damn what? For what? For what? That lady, she don't even live in Atlanta. She live in Dallas. Girl, she was like, I had surgery on my, I don't give a damn about you having surgery. Because when I go back and look on my Peacock and I go back to season 7, I go back to that episode where you was with Kenya and you still had corns and bunions and bad feet then, and you still got corns and bunions and bad feet now. And I said what I said, baby. How do you act like you have claw feet? What she tried to do? That's how you act like it. These people really be they be trying to come for me, and again, y'all knew before that I ain't like Claudia. I feel like Armon had his own issues with Al. I do believe that too, Tracy. I do believe he had some issues with her because with him because he somebody, I was watching a YouTube video and they kept bringing up the fact that Al kept calling Armon little boy, and sorry y'all, I'm back. Um, she, I was reading somebody comment. Hold on. Uh oh. The bitch died. Okay, I should be back, y'all. I should be back. Y'all hear me now? Oh, girl. Hold on. Okay, no. Okay, y'all should be able to hear me now. Okay, IPV say they can hear me. Okay, can y'all? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I was saying, I was reading Tracy's comment, and I agree with Tracy. I do agree with Tracy because Al was calling Armon a little boy, and the video that I was listening to, they were saying that you can tell that Armon had an issue with that. So I do believe that Armon has his separate issues with Al. I totally believe that. But I also believe that Clawfoot, excuse me, I ain't mean to call her that gal. Clawfoot fueled the stuff behind the scenes with production and all of this stuff. Because, if Claudia is going around telling everybody, and I believe she did it, I don't believe Tasha K lying about that, but when she says that she was going around telling everybody, oh, I know the CEO of Fox, and I know this, and I know that, that tells me that she definitely fueled some stuff when it comes to Armon. And if y'all go back, that's who I was watching. I was watching Jamie That's Me. Jamie That's Me played the roast from from Armon's birthday. So it was Al to Armon. Al was very soft on Armon. He didn't go left on Armon. And actually, when he got done, Armon said, "That's it. That's it. That's all you had. That's all you had. You didn't have no real roast or no real read or gag." And Al said that wasn't in his personality. That's what Al said. So, yeah, I truly do believe that Armon has his separate issues with Al. I do believe that. I love Jamie That's Me. Baby, when she gets to laughing, it just do something to my spirit. I be giggling with her. Because when she be laughing, it just be like funny. Oh, this is messy. Oh, I love Jamie That's Me. Al is not good at roasting. He's not witty. Yeah, I could see that too. He chopped it up by saying that ain't his personality. He chopped that thing up, So yeah. Okay, let me see. I was reading some other comments. Oh, someone has said, do you think that she has a guilty conscience? I believe that is Claudia's MO anyway. I believe when Claudia's name is in the news, Claudia is going to do that because not only does she do it on Instagram, she do it on Twitter. And not only did she do it this particular time, but even when the stuff was going on with Funky DINEVA, she was doing interviews with people. I believe she had an interview with Lord have mercy. Why is it slipping my mind? Jesus, I support him. Why is it slipping my mind? CTV, Conscious TV. She did. I do remember her having a interview around that time that that whole Funky DINEVA stuff was going on with CTV. It was a very long interview. Then after that, she had, it wasn't really an interview, but she went live with someone on Instagram. So she does have this thing to where I feel like she thinks she needs to clear her name or something. I don't know, but I don't really think that that's going. I don't know. I'm going to have to go look at that video from yesterday. See what Claudia has said. Jamie That's Me is hilarious. She is so funny, bro. She is so funny. I don't know. I love people who can laugh at themselves. That's how you know that you are that girl or that dude in this game, is when you can say something and laugh at your damn self. That mean you know what you doing, baby. And she be laughing at herself, and it be funny to me. Yes, bless the catch it. Uh-oh. I will definitely be going over there listening to what DJ Richard Sky got to say. Just got a notification. It's crazy. Y'all know who I get faithful notifications for? DJ Richard Sky and Kempire. I get faithful notifications for them. Everybody else, I do not get notifications. I do not get notifications. I sent you the video from yesterday and the timestamp when she joined the live. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, wait, what does timestamp say? 1:38. Okay, let's see. Girl, now why you got to do all of that? Just open up the damn video. I can't stand when the thing say open up the app and y'all go around there open up stuff that don't even matter. Girl.
Y'all, it is some stuff that...
Okay, I think here we go.
Yes.
I only hopped on to let you know it was really me. I don't want this to be messier than it is. A lot of the stuff that said is not true. It'll all come out in time. But I'm just tired of everybody blaming me for everything that everybody else does. I can only control me, and that's all I can control. I'm not this evil person. I'm not a snake. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I just want to do a good show with people that I rock with. That's all I want to say for now. But I just want to say, I hate when people like, oh, it's really hurts. That's it, y'all. And it's just frustrating that I just want to do a good show. And I created the show and brought friends on, and we had a good job. So that's all I'm saying. And I just don't want this to get worse. So just, just be patient is all I wanted to tell you. Just be patient, okay? And the truth always comes out in the end. Unfortunately, I have to take a lot of hits in the meantime, but I'm kind of used to it. It kind of always happens to me. You know, when Funky left, I got blamed. I get blamed. It's not me. I actually loved Funky on the show. That wasn't hate. I might like him. He's freaking hilarious and super talented. So I just want to say that. I want to say, I don't like when people put negative stuff on me that I didn't say. So he's amazing. He's fantastic. And I think he's great at what he does. And that's why we were really blessed to have him on the show. So I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm just listening to you, and you're so
Oh, wait. The messy sweet spot. That. I just realized. The messy sweet spot. Okay, wait. Shit, y'all doing too much to me this morning. Okay, so the messy sweet spot used to be XOXO or dang it. Why is this slipping my mind? Because I literally been wondering where this person been. So did she change the name of her channel? Dang it. Because at the end of her video, she used to be like, XOXO. Dang. Okay, maybe that's not neither here nor there. But, okay. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. Mind my business.
Say thank you for letting us know what's going on. I know sometimes when I talk, I do hear feedback, and I just want to say thank you for all that you do for the community.
Thank
You
you.
do a lot for the LGBT community, and you do a lot for Black spaces with bringing us this platform. So I want you to know that we really appreciate the entertainment.
Thank you. And that's one thing, if anything ever bothers me, is thinking I have an animosity towards the community when I created the show to make it a safe space where they weren't, they're not gimmicky on our show. Like, there are men in the community that are not being pimped out to be like my bestie or my props. They have their voices. They actually get heard the most. And I love that. I love that there's a show that doesn't exploit gay or bisexual men that have them looking like pawns. Like, they actually have, and they've been able to flourish in that space. I love that. I brought T.S. Madison's show to the platform. I love Maddie. I just want people to not believe that bullshit, because that really bothered me. And I really care about Black women a lot. I know there's been a lot of talk and shit about me from the past. I use my platform every day on a white platform to defend us, to have our back, to have people think in a different way. Like,
I have our back on white people's platform. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and y'all may disagree with this, y'all may agree with it. I really don't care. But here's what I'm gonna say. She gaslighting the shit out of people. This is what I'm talking about when I say Claudia loves to act innocent. This is what I'm talking about when I say that Claudia acts innocent. And this is what pisses people off. This is what literally pisses people off when it comes to Claudia. Girl, you're not innocent. You sit back and you always act like you done put people on and you done so much to help people and you done so much to help the people in the community. Now you about to piss me off because what I do not like, I don't like this gaslighting bullshit because you really trying to make it seem like you don't do nothing. You make it seem like you are just this woman out here who's giving everybody these opportunities, giving everybody these jobs. Cut the cap. Cut the damn cap and cut the bullshit. That's all you doing is gaslighting and damn lying. Claudia makes me sick with that. Every time your name is involved in something, the first thing that you got to say is, I don't feel no type of way because I put all these people on. I put these people on. Girl, stop it. Stop it. I've been saying Claudia full of shit. And nobody want to listen. She's full of shit. I believe you just as messy as everybody else on that platform. And let's keep it a buck. You have had conversations with people, Claudia. There are receipts out there that prove it. And you cannot lie about it. So again, I want you to stop that. I want you to stop that. Because who the people you done put on? Let's just start there. Who the people you done put on? That irritates me. There's not one lick of accountability, but you want people to praise you for putting people on. That's bullshit to me. And it's a big cap. All right. Moving on.
You know, think about the why when Black women do what they do or how we move. Like, I want to humanize us more because I feel like a lot of times we just get dragged on media. So I just want my sisters, like, listen, when I be out in real life, in public, a lot of Black women come up to me, they be like, thank you for what you do in our space and defending us. And I just want y'all to know that means more to me than 90 seconds. Any other fan base.
90
I care
seconds?
the most about my sisters. I do.
Baby, what is this, a jail call? It's phone calls from prison? The hell is this talking about 90 seconds? Girl, what is this?
By the men, the women, and everybody in between. And I'm always going to have our back. So thank you. I got to go. I got to get ready.
And I just want to say, you sure right. They are attacking Black women left and right.
Yes.
So I watch a lot of platforms, political, race, and yeah, it's coming down hard. But I just want to say thank you for giving us your time out your weekend. It's much appreciated. Claudia, she's going to let you guys know more about the information. So please, Claudia, tell them where they can find you. Everybody know where you are, but for those that may not know.
On social media, I just add Claudia Jordan. I do have two profiles on YouTube. I had someone that was running a page for me that is called Life with Claudia, but I don't think we've been like posting stuff. I'm not a big deal in the YouTube streets. I don't really know how to do all that stuff. I don't really put a lot of energy into it, but I probably should have. I wish I would, because you guys have great, like, look at, damn, you got a lot of subscribers, 487,000. Damn, okay.
I've been going to different communities. I have risen and I have fallen. Right now, I'm trying to rise back up. But
No, that's a lot. That's good. That's amazing. So I salute to y'all, the YouTubers that, do commentary on our show. I just want this show to be fun and smart, and sometimes it's supposed to be shady. It's supposed to be, that show has always been shady. Of course, when there's behind the scenes stuff happening, it's going to be shadier. Because we're creatives, we're going to be emotional, we're going to be having attitude, someone's going to be mad at someone's going to take a jab. But the show, if you really think about it, it has always been like that. It's worse now. It's a different show now. We're not...
But isn't it good for the ratings? Shit, it got me into. Or maybe not.
It is, but I would rather have lower ratings and have peace in my life. honestly.
Got it. Peace of mind. And that's
Yeah.
why we ghost for a minute. That's why we
Yeah.
ghost. I understand.
And people, and I know I'm probably gonna get in trouble for doing this, like even speaking on it, but I don't like the drama. I hate that you, but people, I see some people in the comments saying that I'm a snake and it's me, and that's hurtful, y'all. This is my baby. I don't have any kids. My baby's my work, so it means a lot to me, and it's not what y'all think it is. And
my thing with Claudia too, stop getting up trying to defend yourself. Stop trying to defend yourself, because at this particular point, it's not gonna help you. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help you, child. She stood up, especially SA and DV went out, and Armon laughed about those issues. And that's been happening a lot on Fox. So Claudia always in everything and know everybody. Everyone isn't lying on her. That's my point. Everybody is not lying on you. And also, let's just be clear. You never take any accountability. Oh, yeah, maybe I did say that. And maybe when I said it, it came off this way. She takes literally no accountability. And every time she gets called out for something, it's all about her baby and how she put people on and how she do this. She never takes any accountability. Like, girl, if you said it, you said it. Okay, I said it. Maybe that's not the way that I meant it. Something, I don't know. But girl, you always sound like the victim. I mean, like, come on. What if it you though, Chef? I thought Claudia entering the chat made her relatable. Are we talking about her being relatable right now though? Her coming in the chat, it could make her relatable. It could make her all the things, right? What I'm saying is Claudia is not taking any accountability as to anything that she's doing. And no, I don't agree. You coming in the chat and coming up on a platform is two different things. You chatting with the people in the chat is different from you coming up on a platform. And again, you came up on a platform of someone you didn't know, and you literally said it out of your own mouth that you probably gonna get in trouble for getting up on there and explaining it. So that just means one thing. Stop getting up on the platforms and explaining it. Do it on your own platform. Do it on your Instagram. Do it on what you're doing. You're in people's comments defending yourself. So, I mean, you could have created a video over there defending yourself and doing all of that. What you cannot do is go into people's chat, because people are going to feel the way that they're going to feel. You can control your own people in your own on your own platform. That's the difference. You can't control them people over there, but you can definitely control the people on your own platform. So she should take it to her own platform. You know, that's just how I feel about it. Yeah. So that's where we are now. I'm quite sure as the day goes on, I think more and more stuff is going to definitely come out. I don't believe that. I believe that this is a season of wanting to throw people under the bus. And yeah, I believe somebody gonna tell it. Somebody gonna say something. Somebody gonna do something. And let me tell you again, I'm gonna be right there in the number around there at the at the Fox Soul on Monday. You know. Yeah, that's all I'm saying is when you go on somebody else's platform, you cannot control what they people think or what they people say, but you can control on your platform how you know people respond to you. So, and plus, most of the time, them people that's gonna be on your platform probably gonna make excuses for what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Claudia will be the downfall. And that's what's saying. I said the same thing, actually. I said if the show is ever canceled or something happens to the show, it would definitely be because of Claudia. I do believe that. And again, Tasha K did not lie when she said that Claudia be talking to random people about other people. There are receipts out here of Claudia talking to folks' YouTube subscribers, and then when she get called out about it, oh, I didn't know who I was talking to. Well, why are you saying this stuff if you don't know who you talking to, girl? I mean, let's be for real. I don't know who I was talking to. Okay, so because you didn't know who you was talking to, that's supposed to take away what you said? No, it don't. Stop talking to random strangers. Get down. I'm finna let you out, little boy. Get down. Yeah, whatever. Get down. I know y'all hear the babies. They telling me that they won't go outside. Okay, I'm coming. Girl, child. I don't believe any of them are innocent. I don't believe any of them are innocent. I don't believe Claudia innocent. I don't believe Al innocent. And I don't believe Armon innocent. It's all a mess. It's all a mess. They is literally just like kids. They are literally like kids, child. If TS joined Claudia and her would fall out too. Oh, yeah. I believe that too. But as I stated before, I don't believe Foxhole got the coins to pay T.S. Madison. I keep saying that. I don't believe that Claudia got that Foxhole got the coins to pay Maddie. I don't. All right, y'all. Well, listen, I'm about to make me some breakfast, honey. I got some other stuff I need to get done. I need to watch this show, child. And I need to go back and finish watching Claudia. So, yeah. I'll be back live at some point today. Because, again, I do want to talk about the young man who, I think his name is Jarvis. I want to talk about him. That is the young man that they found in the lake in San Antonio, Texas. So, yeah. We're going to talk about that, and then we'll talk about this show eventually at some point today. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Well, I am out of here. Those are my thoughts on these. Yes, it's a very sad story, and I want to get it out there because clearly something's going on. So I want to talk about it. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Happy Sunday fun day to you all. And remember, we ain't got no dog in this fight, but commentary surrounding it is probably going to be coming all day, okay? No, we do not have a dog in the fight, but I'm sure more commentary will be coming today in regards to this Foxhole mess, okay? Hey, American Born, thank you, Miles, for being present. I do appreciate it. And with that being said, I will catch you guys later. Peace.